Another pattern today, we'll call it double diamond with beaded bridge. For step 1, we add 7 red beads, 1 4mm bead, and 12 black seed beads. So this would be step 1. For step 2, we are going to close the loop and we skip all the black seed beads and go through the 4mm bead and both seed beads that are right before and right after. And this is end of step 2. For step 3, we are going to close the loop and we add 5 red seed beads, and we go back through the last seed bead. And here we have one diamond shape, the second diamond shape, and this is what I call the bridge bead. Now we continue with step 4, and for step 4 we have to go back to create a loop that takes our work back down to the bottom, and for this we are adding 5 red seed beads, and here we have 5. We skip 2 from the bead where the thread comes out, so 1, 2, and we go through the third. This is at the end of step 4. For step 5, we are going to end this loop, so we are adding 1, 2, 3 reds, 1 4mm, and then 3 black. So this is the sequence that we need for step 5. And to close the loop we are going to skip 1, 2, and we go through the third bead. And this is our work at the end of step 5. For step 6, we are going to create the picot that goes down, and for this we are going to add 6 seed beads in black. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We create this picot by skipping 3 and go up through the 4th. This is our work at the end of step 6. For step 7, we are going to create back the loop, so we are going to add 5 seed beads, black seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go back up through the 2 beads that are right before and after the 4mm bead. For step 8, we are going to get the work through a loop back up again, and we are adding 5 red seed beads, 3, 4 and 5. We skip 2 seed beads from the top and go through the third. For step 9, we create the top. For step 9, we create the return loop by adding 5 seed beads, 2, 3, 4, 5. We skip 2, 1, 2 and go through the third. We repeat from step 3 to 11. Step 3, we close the top loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 and go through the third. We create the top loop, 5, skip 2, one, 2, go through the third. We create the bridge, 1, 2, 3 in red, the 4mm one, and 1, 2, 3 in black. Skip 2, go through the third. As we see, it's time to create the picot on step 6. So for picot we are adding 6 black seed beads, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 3, that will create the picot, and go through the fourth. The picot is ready, so we are closing the loop in step 7 by adding 5 black seed beads, 2, 4, 5, and we close the loop by going through the 4mm and the seed beads that are right before and after. Here we are at the top. We are closing the loop as we usually do with 5 seed beads and skip 2. So we skip 2 and we go through the third. Now for step 9 we go back again with 5, skip 2, 2, 4, 5 and skip 2. We create the bridge, and for the bridge we have 3 reds, the bead, and 3 black. 1, 2, 3, skip 2, go through the third. Yeah. And now we create this loop, that is the bottom loop without a picot, and for that, this is step number 11. We are adding 8 black seed beads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we go through the central bridge. And this was one sequence that we have repeated from step 3 to step 11. Now we just continue with step 3 and so on. I hope you like it, and thank you for watching. Step 10, we create again the loop with the bridge. So 1, 2, 3 with red, 1 4 millimeter, and 1, 2, 3 with black. This is the sequence for the bridge between the two diamonds. We skip 1, 2 and go through the third. And now we close the bottom diamond without picot, just with a plain diamond. We are adding 8 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we go back through the beads before and after the bridge. And this was step 11. In order to have a larger size, the desired size, we just repeat